hope the orientation is okay for you guys. We're just going to go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective at this time. Oh, hold on just a second. I said I'd try out a mic this time around because the last video I did, it seemed like my voice was a little. Anyway, let's see how this goes. But hey, glad to be back with you all. All right, we're going to dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. I hope y'all can hear me okay. And hopefully it's better than last time. But yeah, good to be here. Thank y'all for your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscriptions to the channel. Also the membership area, which I need to get back on, but just showing your support overall. I appreciate you all. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. But let's see. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness. What do you have for the collective at this time? What does collective need to know and be made aware of? Please and thank you. All right, here we go, y'all. I heard roller coaster just now. I was shown the actual roller coaster. Oh, I heard escape from prison. Wow. Okay, so somebody is, in fact, I guess, locked up, whether it be mentally, spiritually, or physically, and they're on a wild ride. Which I would imagine so, but maybe this person's having a hard time settling into whatever this is. So I'm hearing conflict right now. So this could be conflict in their mind. We got a Two of Cups showing itself in the free shuffle. So this imprisonment, mental conflict, okay, Ace of Swords reverse means there's nothing they can come up with showing itself in the free shuffle here that can get them out of whatever this is. And I heard trouble. So wow, okay, right off the bat, y'all, we are finding out some inside information here. Inside, no pun, right? Being inside, which is a term for being locked up, confined. Hmm, I like it, Spirit. I like it a lot. Well, the message is coming together. Not that this person's confined, but how the energy is being distributed at this time. Thank you. All right, y'all. I feel like that's good. I heard a good mix up. Okay, here we go. All right, was it this? I'm not even hun. There was a card that was kind of popping, like, wanting to get my attention, but I said, nope, let me just get the cards out here. Not that I was denying you, Spirit, but I didn't want to cause any confusion here on my part. So the Knight of Cups is showing itself in the pre shuffle. All right, y'all. I can't see y'all, but if y'all are having conversation and you know, showing your comments and all that good stuff, just participating. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Hold on one second. I think I need to slide this back. It's just hitting the table. All right. All right. I heard commentary just now, but that could just be because of me mentioning about the comments, but everything is energy, so if it has something to do with what we're dealing with here, commentary. All right, so I heard snitch now. So they're afraid someone's going to snitch on them, is the energy? Or maybe they are the snitch. I heard jailhouse snitch just now. Okay, all right. I think that's a first. I know we've had that whole snitch energy in the readings, but to be an actual jailhouse snitch, and we're talking about someone who is being confined at this moment, whew, or who is confined. All right, y'all, here we go. I heard breather, and that's exactly what I'm doing, just taking a breather. It could be the energy I'm picking up on whoever this is or what they're surrounded by. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, because conflict came up also in the pre-channel energy. So let's go right off the bat. Oh, so that that Knight of Swords would speak to this energy, whatever this is, because I had to breathe just now. I had to kind of settle things a little bit. And now I understand. But we'll get into it. We'll see what's going on. Okay, that was about to be a lot of cards that came out. Okay, so the cards are falling was a reference just now. How there are many cards falling. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing how people are able to skillfully stack the playing cards into like, like structures and whatever else, but just that one false move, like it could the whole thing collapses. But it's like, well, how did they even get that far to stack those cards like that? Because you would think that that wouldn't even be, no one would be capable of doing that because the way that they're kind of leaning into each other and then their cards on top of there and then on top of theirs, like these lightweight things, like how is that even possible? It's like taking a piece of paper and trying to, like put it into some sort of formation to where it's standing. Like, how is that possible? That's the energy. So out of all of that, how was that even possible? How did this person, how were they able to do that? And then here comes the collapse. It's like, well, yeah, duh. Like eventually it's going to fall. It's like a house of cards. That's the reference. House of Cards, but I feel like that ties into like a TV show. I feel like I just see that on like, like a Netflix special or something. I don't know. I've never seen it, but the actual show, but it feels like it is some sort of series. So maybe this could be tied to something in that particular series, which I wouldn't know, but House of Cards. House of Cards, I feel like has some sort of other like a universal reference, like a house of cards, but I don't know what that is right now, but I'm just giving it to y'all. We'll find out later or soon or whatever. Because I'm definitely going to Google it after this. House of Cards. All right, here we go, y'all. We got a Queen of Swords reverse at the bottom of the deck. So tell me if there's something about that House of Cards reference that's trying to creep in, as I try to move forward. But let me yield for a moment. So the House of Cards energy is linked to some sort of okay, tower. So a tower energy, like falling, crumbling. House of Cards, something built. House of Cards. Okay, all right. Y'all, I'm gonna keep going just for the sake of getting through this energy because I really want to know, but I'm hoping it'll unveil itself as we go along. Queen of Swords reverse spirit. Tell me more about. Okay, so this is definitely giving me like a game piece. We're talking about a house of cards. So a Queen of Swords reverse energy at the bottom of the deck spirit. Tell me more, please. Yeah, let me do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I really felt with the energy like something was just taking off, just, and I need to wrangle it. I need to pull it. Like, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. All right. So, Spirit, tell me about the Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, so this is the one who's all frantic. I can't. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords reverse in that energy. That's why I had to pause. So, Spirit, tell me why. Why? Show me why is the Queen of Swords reversed in this frantic? I heard let loose, but then it was linked to loose lips. So there's a jailhouse snitch here, but this Queen of Swords could be it, or they could be pressed because of a potential jailhouse snitch. And I'm hearing talk their way out of anything, which could apply either way. Either this is the Queen of Swords or somebody who is they are pressed about who could potentially come up against them with information. Okay, so somebody asked me, are you following me? Are you following me? So somebody's giving up information, but they're giving like a trail of events here. Are you following me? So that lets me know there's a story being told here, but it's like in increments. Okay, so I'm being drawn back to the House of Cards. It's like it's not believable, but it is. Like, are you following me? So it's almost like a inch by inch and a bit by bit. There's something strong about that. Are you following me? Somebody could actually say that phrase. Like maybe they abuse it. They say it so much, or it's somebody with some sort of really like serious intent. Are you following me? So maybe this jailhouse snitch energy is tied to that. They don't want to be given up as a snitch. Are you following me? Could be speaking in code as well. Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down here? We are talking about a Queen of Swords energy here. So this one, I heard backing out. They're backing out. I heard the word potential just now. Spirit, I want to see who is the Queen of Swords talking to? Who are they? Who are they giving this frantic energy to and about? What is okay? So I heard it's here, but I just want to before we move on, I want to wrap this Queen of Swords reverse up so we can get into the reason why. Okay, so it's just they don't know what to do. This Queen of Swords reverse just does not know what to do. Okay, so I heard they're coming. They are the ones that came up with the plan, and that was the backing out. My gracious. Okay, y'all, we're getting ready to find out what in the world is going on here. So we did see this Knight of Swords fly out first, but I was already picking up that chaotic energy. So when that just flew itself out, then I was like, that was confirmation, but it's on the side. So it's like, it's to be determined. So I'm getting the connection now based on this information from this Queen of Swords is going to affect how quickly this Knight of Swords is going to move, but it's like next. There's like a next step here. So there's a series of steps. So are you following me? It's tied back to that. So that means there's a move that has not been made yet, but it's on. Okay, so I heard on a whim. It could happen at any time, but it hasn't been made yet. Is the energy? Wow, yeah, we getting the story here. We getting the story. On top of this, I want to look at. Okay, there are two cards here. There's a strength card reverse, but let's see what's behind it. And then there's another card here, the Three of Wands reverse. But let's see what's behind the strength card reverse, and we'll put it together. Oh, we got the hermit. So there's the informant. There's the informant energy. I'm looking at somebody who's cloaked. They got the information, but they want to remain hidden, is how I'm interpreting this. Strength card reverse means it's going to let them. Oh, I literally heard let them out. So we heard jailhouse snitch in the channeling. Look at the Three of Wands reverse. Somebody's expecting something to come through. You see this Knight of Swords here on the side? I said it's to be determined, but it can happen at any moment. They're expecting something to come through swiftly, but they can't move until it does. The Three of Wands is reversed. They can't do anything. They can't move. I'm looking at physical energy here with the wands, actions. They can't move. So they're waiting for this, whatever this is, because we heard that there's a next step. They're waiting for that. Now, whether or not it's going to be executed or not is based on something else, y'all. Whew. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I heard scene of the crime just now. That came up recently. I believe it was the one about the house that they unalived someone for the house. So I don't want to combine that. I just want to go on the energy here, but it's merging. It's starting to merge for me. but I want to keep this reading independent from the other. And I want to wait for the reveal of it, but it's definitely energy's merging right as we speak. Um, let's slide over here. I heard to be determined, but I was thinking about these cards right here as I was looking here. With these two cards face down, this is like a to be determined energy right here, based on what is going on here. I got the reference of a hook, like a fishing rod and a hook just now. Somebody's waiting for someone to take the bait, like they're patiently waiting. They're patiently waiting on something. Okay, so I heard a death. They're waiting on a death. I mean, I feel like we were already there, y'all. If somebody's already like behind bars, but they're waiting for some information to come through so they can be obviously released. But the jailhouse snitch energy is going impending or going toward this Queen of Swords reverse, who is trying to back out of something. And it feels like while they're still free, they're trying to back out of something. I heard karmics. I never really referred to the actual word, but it's like karmics do what karmics do. So this is definitely low vibing energy to where they couldn't get enough. Like they just stayed in recycled in karmic energy. Like they never wanted to rise above or get out of that. So this isn't somebody who like operated in the light one day and then they turned around and was like, F everybody. I don't give a F. They stayed in that F everybody. I don't give a F energy. Okay, so that is letting me know that this person definitely wore some sort of mask to where, yes, they did get down and dirty and stayed and survived and existed in lower energies, but they were able to kind of get out of that just to go do dirt. So that's like somebody cleaning themselves up and putting on a three-piece suit, even though they really just kind of rely in the gutter. That's this Queen of Swords. Y'all remember the Ace of Swords reverse showed itself in the pre-shuffle? They could never come out of that. They always thought that they were presented an opportunity, but they never could like fulfill it. They never could, rise above and just get out of the dirt and stay, above that. It's like, okay, I heard they were being borrowed. Okay, so I was shown the reference to that being borrowed is like going to borrow a library book, but you have to return it. Like it doesn't belong to you. Like you this was a cleaning up and putting on the three-piece suit. You're gonna have to turn the three-piece suit back in and go back down to the gutter where you belong. This is the Queen of Swords. So for them having that moment to be able to clean themselves up, they took advantage of that. Knowing that, okay, so I heard entitlement. So they always felt they deserved better, but when the word karmic specifically stood out to me and I heard that they recycled that karmic energy, that's where they dwelled, that's where they belong. That's what they chose. They chose to keep going through those karmic cycles. They never wanted to rise above. They only wanted to get above ground to go do dirt, but then they thought that they could stay there and exist there, and they couldn't. They had to go back down to where they belong and continue to stay in that karmic loop because they had debts to pay, but they weren't paying the debts. We got it, Spirit. We got it. Okay. Yes. All right. I heard. Let's find out more about this jailhouse snitch, though, because we got to get back to the cards. Whew. I heard discovery right here, but we heard to be determined. Whatever this is based on whatever's going on while this person is incarcerated or in some sort of imprisonment, whether it be in their mind or spiritually, whoever this quote unquote jailhouse snitch, and they could actually be locked up and want to give information, but it's going against this Queen of Swords reverse who's wanting to back out of something while they're still in the land of the free. I just heard it's too late. Obviously, if there's a snitch here. And the follow me, that's coming back up again to remind you all. You follow me? You following me? That's what we were hearing. Okay, so if they are talking in code, that means they're talking to someone on the outside. They're not, because my whole thing was if they're an informant, that means they're talking to like government officials, right? This sort of informant, I don't feel is speaking to government officials. I feel like they're speaking to people on the outside. You following me because they're speaking in code. Mm. So that's why this Queen of Swords reverse was in that chaotic energy, wanting to back out because now they know. Because I kept getting a reference of they're free. They're still free because I heard because they know there are hitters. Well, we were already talking about how this person is surrounded. They dwell in the gutter in lower life, lower level energies. That's where they dwell. That's where they are. That's where they are sentenced pretty much, but they try to get out of that. They try to rise above just for the occasion, but then they have to go back home where they belong. I heard area reference just now. Area reference? What is that, spirit? What's the area? Okay, I saw NY, and I'm assuming that stands for New York. Area reference. Never heard that before, but okay. Mm, this one's a specific information for someone. Okay, let's keep going. I heard you sarcastic bitch. Somebody. Also, you're watching me. Okay. I was supposed to tell you now. Welcome to hell. Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go, y'all. Well, I mean, I'm just doing my job, and you just happen to be tuning in for quite some time, is what I'm hearing. So let's keep moving forward. All right, y'all. We have the world card, all the pun intended. Let's keep moving forward. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, right, with the synergy. Let me see what's on top of these two, because these two are kind of dwelling in between the jailhouse snitch and whatever this world card Nine of Pentacles is. Let's see what's on top of here. So we have a Nine of Wands, and then we have a Five of Pentacles reverse. Oh, so you mad at me? Okay, okay. You for what? Whoever you are, for what? Mm-mm. Speaking the truth, okay. And that's not from you. That's from my angelic assistants here for speaking the truth. You mad at me? And I heard that it's not only me, it's others. So there are other people picking up on your energy. Maybe you should stop watching. Hmm. Okay, you don't get this kind of information in the lower realms where you dwell. I get it. I understand. And every time you try to come out, you can't. Yeah, well, you gotta put in some work. You gotta do some work. Gotta do some healing to get out. I'm hearing something about fast money, fast. Oh, you all into that? Okay. Well, that's the problem. This person turned me off just now because it's like, I mean, do I gotta pull you aside? Like, now that I know that you have my attention and I have yours, now what? Now what? Mhm. I heard bubble guts. Are you scared? What you scared of? You did this. I heard something about continuing to run your mouth. Okay, well, there you go. I heard that's one thing. Oh Lord, y'all. Now I understand. Now I got it. I got it. Yeah, a huge sigh of relief on my end because it's like, yeah, okay, wow. I can't help you. I can't help you. All right. I ain't even talk about this energy, but obviously the Five of Pentacles reverse means somebody's wanting to come out of the cold, but they're with the Nine of Wands, they're waiting for some sort of assistance. They're waiting to know that the coast is clear. So this is connected to that jailhouse snitch energy. And when I look back at the World card in the Nine of Pentacles, I heard it relies on. So somebody has moved on. The World card's in the upright and it's connected to a Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's moved on. So it relies on this somebody. And there's a Page of Cups here. It's like just any little effort is what I'm hearing. Any little inkling of an effort tied to the cups, which could be some sort of emotion, heart tie, something, acknowledgement, breathing, something. So it's connected to that. But look how far away it is. Like there's no connection in that regard. But they're always hopeful for some sort of connection. And I feel like it's connected to this World card, Nine of Pentacles energy. Whoever is here, I'm hearing who has moved on. I heard reliable. So this person's feeling that this Nine of Pentacles World card energy is somebody who's reliable. And right now I'm hearing at their time of need because there is no one else. I heard that's sad. That's sad. So maybe feeling that it's sad that they can't get a connection with this person any longer. That's sad. No, what's sad is you are where you are because of you. That's what's sad. That's sad. All right, two more cards. Let's go ahead and turn these over. The Moon card and the Ace of Cups. So we did hear dependent on when these two cards were face down, but let's connect the energy. Okay, so the Moon card, the revelation, the revealing of information, which we got over here. And then this Ace of Cups, wanting to have a way out, wanting to have a new start. So that emotional connection that's not even on the table, pretty much, it's on the table literally, but it's not connected to this energy. Like they'll never have another opportunity. But with this Moon card, they will have some sort of starting over, some sort of renewal once this information comes out. But I feel like it's once they free themselves, they'll have this little restart, revitalization of this Ace of Cups. But they need to understand that it won't have anything to do with this Nine of Pentacles World card because they've moved on. They're not connected to this energy. As much as you would love to connect this person somehow, it's not going to happen. And it's like you're sitting waiting for something to come through here with this Nine of Wands to get you out of the cold. Like you're really depending on this to be like your ace in the hole. So it must be based on this information that you're trying to give up or whatever this information is you're sending out to the streets in code is what we picked up, hoping that that's going to get you out. I just heard, who are we talking about? So they might be just as confused with this information or how it needs to come out or how it's going to affect somebody or when it's going to happen or all of this, all of these questions this person's going through. Let me get some clarifiers, y'all. Get some clarifiers. Something about a disruption. Okay, back to the Queen of Swords. So something was planned out very carefully to where it would look like whoever whoever should be the person that is wrong is not going to be. But I feel like that's this Queen of Swords because they came up with the plan. But it was set up in a manner to where they would never look like the bad guy when they actually are. So if that means recruiting others to take on that weight of going down, which it seems like that's what happened here, it's going to be hard to get out of that for this person who is confined because of how well this Queen of Swords set things up. All right, y'all, let's go with this. We got coffin card at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely indicating some sort of ending here. Like this is it. I don't know if this person who is in locked up or confined, whatever, all the things we heard referring to them even being actually behind bars, like right now, that's probably where they're going to stay. Because I know that they're sending out information, but whether or not it's going to vindicate them, it doesn't. I never felt like this person was going to get out or be released or be free. I never picked that up. This Queen of Swords reverse, however, is still in the land of the free. But this person who's incarcerated is hoping that that can be dealt with, whatever way. They don't want to see this person free because it's this person's fault that they're confined. So the ending is upon somebody, this person or that person, or the situation as a whole. It's a done deal. We have the journey card and then high honor. So journey, another reference for somebody who had to go away. Go away is a locked up reference. High honor is like, I feel like the high honor is always like an exclamation point to whatever energy it's around. But the high honor, I can't help but just notice like the blast of the cannons. Like it's a wrap. We done. It ain't nothing left to do here. It's over. 10 is completion on the journey card. All right, so this card flipped out on top of the world and the nine of pentacles for somebody who's I heard released on this part just now. So we heard with the world card upright that this person's moved on. They're moving on, headed forward. Let's see what this is. We have expectations here. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles and the expectation as this person could be expecting. They could be with child, even who's moving on. And also a reference of this person could be, also on their journey, obviously, of moving on, but headed in a different direction. When this person would love to tie them, would love to keep them also confined. This person's free. They're free to go, but they've been waiting for this moment with expectation because they always knew who they were and where they were headed. I heard wrangled. They just got wrangled into some mess, which is over. It's done. This person's confined, who might have been the cause of why this person got wrangled and caught in whatever that was, whatever cycle it was. It's over. It's done. Whew, my goodness. Let me see what's behind the Queen of Swords reverse. King of Cups reverse. No wonder with the emotional ties that came out with the Page of Cups, right? And then the Ace of Cups. No wonder. So the King of Cups reverse, I feel like is the one. Remember when I said like the recruitment of the Queen of Swords, they recruited others. Well, the King of Cups was that recruit, but the King of Cups is also the one who's confined now. I heard entrapped, which physically could be jail or their mind spiritually, whatever it is. They're confined and it's over. Like it's done. Like they're not. I don't feel like coming out of that situation. Behind the King of Cups reverse, we got the Two of Pentacles reverse. So this could have been just all over some sort of money, just over money, period, that this happened. So we were shown the Queen of Swords, even though she resides and dwells in lower level energies, she was allotted herself to be able to clean up and put on a three-piece suit. So that let me know that there's some sort of like fake professionalism about them. This is the one where it doesn't quite add up. Like, yeah, they got a lot of nice things or whatever, but it doesn't add up. It's like, how? How you get that? Like, you don't even sound like you operate in a professional manner. Like, how did you get that? How do you acquire such things and you can't even I heard like they can't even tie their shoe. So that means they have some sort of deficiencies, but they're noticeable. Like how you get that? That's the energy. Because they were obviously we understand. We understand. Behind the two of pentacles reversed, we got the star card. This is how. This is how it's acquired. Star card energy. You go out and find. I just see somebody like climbing out of like a literal sewer, and then when they come above ground, they're all cleaned up. They're all shiny. But you know how they say the reference, you can take the person out of something, but you can't take the something out of the person. That lower level energy still showed up in that person. Like they could not wipe clean whatever that was, even though they had on the three-piece suit, they had all the material designer things. Like you still couldn't take that negative whatever aspect that people noticed. They couldn't wipe that clean. It's like having a stench on you. People can smell it. And then that's why people question or started to question or had been questioning, like, how are you getting this stuff? That about took my breath away. Let's see what's behind the coffin card. We got the message card, so here we go. This was the jailhouse informant snitch, the one talking in code, calling the outside message energy. But we did come up with the energy that they want to possibly take this Queen of Swords out, and they're using hitters. I think we heard hitters in the channeling, hitman or something like that. But they don't want to see this Queen of Swords surviving on the outside, is what I'm hearing. Mm, Behind message, we have courtship. Hmm. So I'm being shown like the courtship even could tie to another female. So if this is our King of Cups right here, who's locked up, he's speaking with someone he was, you know, had some sort of romantic dealings with, who's on the outside, who could assist him. That's who he's speaking to try to help execute. Yeah, take this Queen of Swords out. That could be this one who's expecting. Look at that. That could be the one who we said possibly who has been freed, released, but she could possibly be with child. She could be expecting. All right, y'all. So if y'all anybody resonates with this reading, y'all be leery of female subjects wanting to buddy up with you all of a sudden, because that could be the hit. That could be a hit. It could be anything. Not necessarily this person walking up to you and whatever they're gonna do to try to take you out. No, I'm hearing even spiritual hit, just to get next to you, close to you, to get an item of yours, to get a strand of your hair, to get something. Your sunglasses, I'm being shown. Somebody want to bow, let me borrow your sunglasses. Like, why? You can go get a pair of sunglasses for $3 or save your money up and get something nice. Like, why? Who says, let me borrow your sunglasses? Like, it's going to be like that. When you could just go get a rent. Like, that's just odd. That's what I'm getting, y'all. That's information I'm just passing on to y'all. Behind the courtship card, community. So it may even feel like this person is going to be like somebody just out of the blue, like friendly. Oh, guess who I met today? This girl, and we have astrology in common. We're the same sign. Like everything's connecting. And even on a spiritual level with that reference, because we said like a spiritual hit. Like, oh, we just connected, just sitting at the Starbucks and y'all just started talking or something. But the person knows exactly who you are. So don't think it's Gonna be a random sort of thing. It's gonna turn random when they ask to borrow something of yours or whatever that was that we got with the sunglass reference. Oh, even with the sunglasses, like they want to shade you, they want to blind you. They don't want you to, whatever it is that you're doing, you're moving on because you showed up as a star energy here, and then the Nine of Pentacles with the World card. I was being drawn back to this Queen of Swords, y'all, just now. I'm gonna let y'all make the connection if this resonates with you, but this is where I get off because this is where I get off, y'all. But anyway, y'all, thanks for being here. I hope this helps.